Good afternoon, I'm YunHan Yoa, and you're watching MediaPlex Live at 1. There is an organization in town that helps keep kids off the streets. Dan Gray has the story.
Sandwich Teen Action Group and Windsor Police recently held Badges, Basketball, and Bonding, an event that continues the long-standing relationship between the two organizations. Using team sports such as basketball and dodgeball, as well as after-school programming, STAG has been an anchor point for youth in the West End since 1988. John Elliott, the executive director of STAG and Ward 2 councillor, says the results speak for themselves. By bringing youth together with the resources they need, he says STAG keeps them away from negative influences in the community.
So, you know, when you see a group of kids that are friends come here and just hanging out and they're somewhere where they're safe and there's no negative elements going on around here. We run a clean program, so no drugs, no alcohol, nothing like that. So the kids, when they're here, they're safe, and that's why they come.
Windsor Police Services Youth Empowerment and Safety Initiative work with STAG to put on this event. The initiative looks to partner with groups to bring and promote safety awareness, healthy relationships, and positive decision-making among youth. Deputy Chief Vince Power credits places such as the Action Group with keeping kids out of trouble. He says police do notice a difference.
So the STAG has been operating here for years, and the program they've offered the youth out in the West End has certainly impacted the West End in a positive way, and Windsor Police certainly recognizes that and supports that 100%.
The Action Group offers activities beyond just playing sports to the youth. There are computers available, a game room, and programs that help you with your homework and teach you to cook. Matthew just found the resources available to him here a few weeks ago. He says it's a great place to go and beats staying at home. What do you like about here? What do you like about STAG?
There's lots of activities to do.
According to this document, Windsor Police have said that the creation of Sandwich Teen Action Group has helped lower the crime rates on the west side. For MediaPlex News, I'm Dan Gray.
The Canadian dollar has been trending lower, Justin Prince reports.
The Canadian dollar is expected to drop to its lowest point since November 2007, but according to some, the lower Canadian dollar is a good thing for the Windsor economy. Since February 2014, the value of the Canadian loonie has decreased by more than 10%. As of February 25th, that same value is less than 80 cents US and has been that way since January 29th. As well, banking and investment corporations are projecting the value to go as low as 69 cents US. But Windsorites say the lower Canadian dollar is not all doom and gloom.
Well, actually, it's good for us. I'm a tool maker, so most of our tooling from our manufacturers goes stateside. So it's a bonus for us.
My wife doesn't go shopping across border as much because it's now more expensive to go across border, and because, you know, the oil prices have dropped, you know, even it's not worth to go across the border as much for gas anymore. So, you know, if people will stay home and buy in Canada, it'll be better for all of us.
Matt Marchand, the president and CEO of the Windsor Regional Chamber of Commerce, agrees. He says the lower Canadian dollar could mean big profits for local businesses and the tourism industry.
Well, on balance, it's a positive for the Windsor, Essex, and Southwestern Ontario for that matter. The low dollar will encourage people to come over from the U.S. to Windsor, Essex. At the same time, it will make our manufacturing sector more competitive. It will help our exports. And at the same time, it will have a dampening effect on an issue here of cross-border shopping, which will be helpful to our local retailers.
Now, the value of this one small coin, of course, can change over time, whether you spend it on a loaf of bread or a bottle of water, and could also not mean that much for some. But for Windsor and Essex County, the value of this coin can mean more business in the near future for the region. For MediaPlex News Now, I'm Justin Prince.
In weather, tonight you can expect partly cloudy skies and a low of -15. Tomorrow it will be mainly sunny and a high of -7. I'm YunHan Yoa, and you'll be watching MediaPlex Live at 1.